You can start with your baseball, dude.
Should we just start with the baseball?
That's whatever you want to do, but you can. Feel free.
My gosh. Hey, everybody. It's Michael Geddes here, broadcasting back over here at Chuck's house. Him and I just got done rapping about all things that him and I rap about whenever I hang out over here. It's Sunday night. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. Like, why are we looking at a baseball right now? And I mean, that's, I'm not really a big baseball guy. I used to obsess about baseball back in the 90s, back during the first boom of cards. I think I had every single Topps card from 1991, just like every self-respecting 10 through 13-year-old. But I do know from that age a player named Alan Trammell. This ball was just sitting at a yard sale, and I was just about to pass by it. And my 2-year-old daughter, who didn't speak up, we went to 5 yard sales. She didn't speak up to one single yard sale. We were just about to leave, and she goes, "Baseball, Dad, baseball." And I'm like, "All right, you want the baseball?" So, I said, "How much the baseball is?" The guy goes, $2. So, I took out the $2 from my wallet and gave it to him. Gave the ball to Emily in the back of the car, and they started throwing it around once they got home in the garage. And then when Emily went to take a nap, I started looking up some of these names, and one by one I started recognizing 1984, 1985 key players from the Detroit Tigers. So we got Alan Trammell. That was the first one I got. Like I said, we got Lou Whitaker. I'll just go over some of the notable ones. Gibson. What's Gibson's first name again? Kirk Gibson. It's Kirk Gibson. That's right. Kirk Gibson. I'm trying to think of what else is on here. Sparky Anderson is the big one. Where's he at? And I'll stop because I know this isn't a baseball channel, and I'm not really a big baseball guy. If you can't tell, I don't know my signatures. But I thought this ball was just the coolest thing, and I told everybody about this, so I wanted to share this with you all too. So we'll leave baseball out of it. I'll show you the Sparky Anderson signature. There it is. Yeah, and we looked some of them up. I mean, you can't fake that. I mean, it's just their signature. I mean, I've looked at a lot of signatures in my day, and if you just looked at it up close, you'd see it. I'll leave it there. So let's get down to comic business now. So I'm over at Chuck's house again. Chuck has, first off, Chuck and I are doing Comic-Con next Saturday, May 13th, 2023. We're going to be at the Richmond Speedway. We are going to be selling a lot of books that you might have even seen on this channel. So come out. I think the tickets are $12, 12 or 13. I can't remember exactly, but they're right around there. $12. Yeah. Chuck's at $12 plus fees. So show up. We'll be there till I guess about 4:00. I think. Yeah, the show ends. There's a special pre-screen event that you can get in. I think it's a little extra where you can kind of show up early and see some of the stuff before everybody else picks it out. But I don't even know where to start. So we're going to start, I guess, with Chuck's going to submit some stuff to CGC here in a couple days, probably tomorrow. He's got just some books that we're going to try to see if we can get the grade right. So we'll do the unboxing here in a couple weeks and see if Chuck's eye can match what he thinks the grade is going to be, which I've seen him do it before. I've seen him work his magic, and I'll be darned if he doesn't know how to pick a book. This is Skull and Bones. This is a Dark Horse book, and this is one that's going to be a guaranteed 9.8, right?
It seems to be.
We think this one's spot on. There's no ticks, nothing like that on this one. I'm going to move the camera over just a little bit so we can see. There we go. I'm just at a wonky angle here with the desk. Yeah, thinking 9.8 on that one. This is a Wonkada. This is the first appearance of Tosin's girlfriend. That's right. Sorry, you can see that. That's very, very unflawed. Both of them here. Thinking there's a good chance they'll come back at a 9.8. So we'll do the unboxing. We'll see how they come back. Just kind of eyeballing it. I mean, can't see any problems. the Doctor Strange Infinity Saga. Sorry, there we go. Cool book. Unflawed. And then Something is Killing the Children, number 26. Got the nice logo there for you. This is the Virgin variant. This is a beautiful book. Thinking definitely 9.8 on that. Yeah, that's a black cover too. That thing is begging for a 9.8. Okay, now these next books, they're not going to be a 9.8. They're going to go on a different submission.
Same submission.
Oh, they're going to go on the same submission.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. So the first one up, I'm sure you all recognize this book. We've seen it a million times. ASM 258. We pulled out a couple of these in the last one, the last unboxing. It was 2 of them. Yeah, that's right. And
252.
Oh, is it 252?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, I'm reading the other. All right, well, and I just blew it. So the next, you'll see in a bit the 258. Sorry, so this is 252. And we're thinking 9.2 on this one. Chuck grades really conservatively. I'm looking at it. I haven't obviously pulled it out, but I'm trying to find where there's a little spine tick. Yeah, okay. 9.2. We'll see. I don't know. That one's going to be pretty good. This is one that you probably don't see very often. This one makes me really happy because this is my childhood here. I used to watch this all the time after school. Beetlejuice used to come on after school, and I'd be glued to the TV from about 3 to 4 o'clock back in the 80s, maybe early 90s. This is Beetlejuice number 1. This is Harvey Comics, right? And we don't see a lot of, probably a lot of these in good condition because the kids who own them, they read them to tatters. This is Beetlejuice number 1. Chuck's guessing 9.2 in this one. I do see a couple spine ticks right off the bat that would also lead me to believe a 9.2. But yeah, I don't even think I've ever seen one of these. This is literally the first one I've ever seen. So to have it in such good grade, that's going to be a nice book. Lots of happy, nostalgic moments there. I love this book. This is the first appearance of, sorry, not the first appearance. This is the first Alan Moore on Swamp Thing, number 20. Epic run. Personally, I've never read it. I'm a big Alan Moore fan of just incredible stuff that the guy writes. This is a very cool cover too, and it's in very nice shape. This is going to be, we're guessing 9.0 on this. So folks playing at home, we'll see if we get a 9.0. I think we will. That's a nice book.
That could drop to an 8.5.
You think the 8.5?
Maybe. I boosted that one up a little bit. I'm not positive.
Yeah, I don't know. That's nice. They don't. There's a little bit of a wrap issue on this one. It's a little off, but they don't usually ding for wrap errors. Or not an error, but just it's not completely straight. If you can't see the side there, the white. I don't know if you can really see it on camera. Beautiful book though. Great story from what I hear. This is the first Darkness. This is Darkness number 0. It's a really cool Witchblade cover there. This is Top Cow. Another one of our hard to get in high grade black covers. Oh, sorry, this is Witchblade 10? Yes, I'm sorry, Witchblade 10 is at the bottom there. It says Darkness number 0 at the top, so I was confused. But yeah, all right, Witchblade 10, 9.4. 9.4 looks about right on that one. I've never seen this one personally until over here at Chuck's house. Beautiful book. Really cool drawing, too. Very metal. Gotta love that cover. Good. Fits in well with the Top Cow family. This is one of the most provocative issues of Spawn that I've ever owned personally, and I thought it was just me with this book. I've had 2 of these in the past. I pulled them out of a collection a while ago. You can check out the channel. There's a not a really very detailed video of me going through the collection, but I bought, I think, 1 through 50, something like that. This is a book that sat inside of that collection that I had, and when I pulled this one out and took a look at it, it was like the nostalgia of the color of the the barcode, right? It's very off white. It's ivory. It's that off white, and so is the image logo price point box right there. Um, yeah, and something about the quality of the paper on this specific issue is just not the same as the rest of the run. It's like they took a break from a certain type of paper for, I guess, maybe pricing reasons, because I think these got pretty low prints later on in the run. I don't know if 38 was low. This is the first appearance of what's his name? Gorilla. He's the gorilla guy. Cygor. That's right. So it's a key issue, but you pair that up with the the condition. We're thinking this is probably going to come back in 9.4. So that's a nice, pretty nice grade for this book. But it's also the newsstand variant there too. So kind of the trifecta of nice to haves on that book, or something out of the the 30s and the spawns, because there's not a lot of keys in the I think like 20 to 90. There's really not a lot of keys at all. Maybe 20 to 100, and then after 100, then they start getting this ridiculously low print run. I think there was even like 2,000 of some of the ones after 100 printed at times. So they usually go in high grade from $20 to $40 each. And the last one is, okay, $258. Sorry, this is $258. And there was a couple that came out of the last unboxing too. I think there was two of them, right? Yeah, there was two. I think they came out. There was a 9.8 and a 9.6. Yeah, this one we're thinking a 9.6. And just a quick eyeball. I think that looks right. I don't really see much any problems with this. It's hard to see. It's a very busy cover with the black and white in the background. So, who knows? But very nice, very nice. Depends on the day probably for the grader with this one. I've got a couple that I just got pressed. Don't get too excited. This is Wolverine #1. I don't know why. I grabbed this one thinking I was going to have it submitted to CGC, thinking it was a 9.4 or 9.8 or something, or 9.6. Probably not a 9.8, but Chuck pressed it and actually got it over here, and I was like, that ain't no 9.8, that ain't 9.6, that ain't 9.4, that ain't even an 8.0, 7.0. But Chuck's like, you know what? You got 3 other books. I'll press it for free. So I got it pressed, and it really did. I tell you what, don't ever buy your own press. Even if you own a press, get a buddy who also presses books and give him $10 to press your books. You know why? Because you get more if your buddy presses your books, but because he's going to be more honest with you about, what the condition of that book is. So it takes the biasness. It's like having a third party, like watching your back to say, I know you really want a 9.6 on that book, but you're not going to get it. $10, Chuck did it. It's amazing. It brought up a really nice piece of my collection. I love this book. I've had it for quite a while now, I guess, but it's very sentimental to me, so it's nice to have it pressed. And then I'm actually going to send off. I did my first unboxing was of X-Force #11, and it was actually a 9.8, and I'm hoping I get maybe a 9.6 or a 9.8. The person who I had grading that day was just, I think, having a really good day, because I sent off like 6 or 7, maybe 8 books. And I just got amazing grades on the entire box. So I'm thinking maybe that grader was new, or just maybe he or she just got engaged that day or something like that. So I'm not expecting a 9.8 on this, but I'm kind of hoping for one, because I sold mine and it was during the comic book boom of 2020. So I got some good money off it, but I'd love to get another copy just for my own. So this is #11. And they say this is the first appearance of Domino. It's not. It's just a rad cover. When I was a kid, I used to draw this cover over and over and over again, because of the Deadpool, of course, because I'm a big Deadpool fan. So this is a John Byrne cover, Wolverine, #17. They could get it probably 9.4, 9.6 on it. It's got some the staple looks strange. They don't typically take off points for staples being misaligned or crooked, but I don't know. It looks wonky. It's also got this strange black like printer error scar here, which I don't know. It just seems like it throws off the 9.8 for me. So I'll be happy with a 9.4, 9.6 maybe, you know. And then the last one, I've shown this one off on the channel a couple times. Not this book specifically. This is from my own personal collection. I think I got this for $1 in Second and Charles. Probably 9.4, 9.6. But when this movie comes out, this guy, you know, this book's going to pop again. So this one will sit in my personal collection too, just because, you know, honestly, I have the CGC credits that I didn't use up this year, so I need to get some books created to get rid of them. Now, the other thing, we go back to the pre-screening piece. Chuck is going to send out a 9.8 pre-screen. We're going to open these up. We got 4 copies of Mandalorian #1. 5 copies of the Mandalorian #1. Wonkada. 2 of those. X-Men 11? Like the
90s
The
one.
90s one, got it. Oh, that's the one with the Jim Lee cover that...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, definitely. I remember seeing that one. Special Edition X-Men. Detective Comics Facsimile Edition. That's 27. That's the first appearance of Batman. It's a really cool book, though. Harley Quinn, #18. Star Wars The Mandalorian. Again. Oh, because there's 5 of them. Sorry.
Well, that's a action figure variant.
The action figure variant. I remember that one now. Green Lantern. #49, version 3. Uncanny X-Men 172. 171, 173. All just really cool covers from what I can remember. Spider-Man #7. And Star Wars The High Republic #5. So we're hoping these are all 9/8. We'll open them up and see what we got, see what we didn't get. That will be fun. So next video, probably expect that. Last thing, don't know why I say these to last. No specific reason why. I'm a huge Golden Age fan. Picked this up the other day. This is a one-shot from the 50s, 1951. This is Major in a Pack, the Space Ace, and this actually came out of a chocolate powdered milk box, and it's in pretty nice condition. There's some strange transfer that looks like it came off the book in front of it, which is kind of a disappointment, but I mean, for a 50s book, it's really fun. 1951, just really nice book. Nothing too special, $10 book. Just, I'm a sucker for bright colored 50s books, so there you have it. And then the last thing, Fighting Aces #1 from 1940. This is a pulp comic. I've had a growing love for pulp. So, and I actually don't own any pulp except for this one, and this thing is destroyed. Like, I probably will not ever take it out of this. I mean, I'll try to read it, I guess, but it's just falling apart. I'm probably the last owner on this, but it's Fighting Aces #1, so I think from what I can tell, I got it for $10. It was going for like 100 in some cases, but you know, I'll never see this again, so it'll sit in my collection and probably rot. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks everybody. You know, always appreciate you watching. I'll try to post more coming up soon. We do have Comic-Con next week, which should be fun. I'll try to grab some shots of that. Maybe we can do kind of like a little debrief about what went on there. I'll probably have a pocket full of money, so I'll probably buy something too. So yeah, very exciting. Do come out to Comic-Con. We're going to be there pretty much from 10 o'clock till 4 or 5, I guess, when they start shutting everything down. So it closes at 4. So if you're in the Richmond, Virginia area, we'll see you there. And that's at the Richmond Speedway. So, or if you're not in the Richmond area, if you're in DC, you know, it's probably worth the drive because it's going to be pretty epic. And we're going to have boxes of comics for, I've got a really, you know, don't get too excited. It's a quarter bin box. Those books are worth a quarter, but if you want something to read, show up. There's some coverless stuff in there. We've got $1 books, we've got $5 books, we've got $10 books, and then we have some individually priced. And Chuck's gonna bring some slabs. I would bring some if I had some I wanted to sell, but no slabs. But Chuck's got a lot of nice stuff that I got to see. So come out. We're willing to cut a deal for bigger purchases. So, and if you need pressing service, Chuck's going to be there too. He'll have his business card, $10 a book. Anyway, have a fantastic week. We'll see you soon.